The Hungarian Socialist Workers Party was the ruling Marxist-Leninist party of the Hungarian People's Republic between 1956 and 1989. It was organized from elements of the Hungarian Working People's Party during the Hungarian Revolution of 1956, with János Kádár as general secretary. The party supported the revolution, but turned against Imre Nagy's government after he denounced the Warsaw Pact. The party formed a Revolutionary Peasant-Worker Government that took over the country, with Soviet support, on the 4th of November 1956. Gradually, however, the Kádár regime instituted goulash communism, a somewhat more humane way of governing than had prevailed under Mátyás Rákosi. Under Kádár's mantra of "he who is not against us is with us," Hungarians generally had more freedom than their Eastern Bloc counterparts to go about their daily lives. The government also gave limited freedom to the workings of the market. However, it retained a monopoly of political power, and subjected the media to censorship that was fairly onerous by Western standards. The National Assembly, like its counterparts in the rest of the Soviet bloc, did little more than rubber-stamp decisions already made by the MSZNP. Kádár retired on the 22nd of May 1988 and was succeeded by Prime Minister Károly Grósz. However, Grósz soon found himself eclipsed by a group of radical reformers who favored establishing a market economy. On the 28th of January 1989, young Politburo member and Minister of State Imre Nagy announced during an interview with the radio program 168 Hours that the Politburo's historical subcommittee regarded the events of 1956 as a people's uprising. This announcement, not approved in advance by the Politburo, provoked and catalyzed various developments within the party, and brought about sudden and ever-escalating changes that, within 9 months, resulted in the ending of communism in Hungary and the dissolution of the MSZNP. By the summer of 1989, the MSZNP was no longer a Marxist-Leninist party, and the radical reformers, led by Prime Minister Miklós Nemeth, Foreign Minister Gyula Nagy, and Nagy, had taken over the party machinery. On the 26th of June 1989, the Central Committee was renamed the Political Executive Committee, and the Politburo was replaced by a four-man collective presidency chaired by Nagy. Although Grósz remained General Secretary, Nagy now outranked him. On the 7th of October 1989, the MSZNP was dissolved and refounded as the Hungarian Socialist Party, a Western-style social democratic party. 2 weeks later, the National Assembly approved numerous amendments to the constitution that purged it of its Marxist-Leninist character, ending one-party rule in Hungary. A small communist faction, centered on Grósz, opposed these reforms and broke away to form the Hungarian Communist Workers' Party on the 17th of December 1989. Leaders of the Hungarian Socialist Workers' Party. General Secretaries János Kádár, the 25th of October 1956 to 22 May 1988. Károly Grósz, the 22nd of May 1988 to 26 June 1989.